How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R back for another lesson, and a great Oasis song today that you don't normally hear. It was a #1 single for them, the Hindu Times. Not normally played on an acoustic guitar, but I think, it's got a great melody and it works really well. Plus it's really easy to play, there's some really easy chords in it. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in standard tuning, but you're going to want the capo on the 2nd fret, okay? Okay, so the first chord that we're going to use is an A chord, which is an A major chord. But we're going to go to an A sus4 chord. Now, with the frets being a little bit closer, and I've got big fat fingers, so what I tend to do, instead of doing it, a conventional A chord, which is your 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger, I'm just doing it a different way sometimes. What I'll do it with my 2nd, 3rd and 4th finger. But an A sus4 is basically, if you're doing a conventional shape, you just move, your 3rd finger up 1 fret to the 3rd fret on the B string, okay? Okay, so that comes on bar 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll go over the strumming pattern after, I'll just go over the chords first. So that's pretty much, your intro and your verse as well. So we'll sing through the verse. So, I get up when I'm down, I can't swim, but my soul won't drown. I do believe. So we're hanging on that A sus4 a little bit longer there. So I do believe I've got flair, I've got speed, and I'll walk on that. Okay, so now the strumming pattern I tend to use, or I'd recommend for this, would be down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Another thing I tend to do, probably in the intro as well, I did it in, when you saw me singing it, is a little lift off with the chord as well. I'll probably add that, just in the intro to just give it a little bit more effect, okay? So that's pretty much your verse. So the chorus, we go into a D chord, so, 'cause God gave me a soul and you're rock and roll, back to an A, babe, to the D again, 'cause God gave me a soul and you're rock and roll, babe. Now we're going to go to an E, get so high, and a D, just can't feel it. Lift off, back to the E, get so high and I just can't feel it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go to a C chord, so I tend to do a C just to make it sound a little bit more beefy with a G bass in. So those, if you take a regular C, all that involves is moving your 3rd finger up to the bottom E string on the 3rd fret, and you put your little finger 3rd fret on the A string. Just sounds a little bit more meaty. So we got the C. In and out my deep brain, running through my vein. And I'll do the same thing with an F chord as well. This is like an F major 7 chord with a C bass in. Okay. And then go to a G, sunshine, you're my rain. You can see me doing the little lift off there, and then a second time going to the A sus4. So we'll just go through that chorus again. So, 'cause God gave me a soul and you're rock and roll, babe. 'Cause God gave me a soul and you're rock and roll, babe. And I get so high and I just can't feel it. C, in and out my brain, run to the F, you're my Okay, so verse 2 will be exactly the same. Your chorus is going to be the same. The only different bit in the song will be the little sort of interlude after the second chorus, which would start on a D. So this is a bit. So we'd start on the A. So. Then to a D. Back to the A. Then we go back into the chorus again, and I get so high, just can't feel it. Repeat it. And I get so high, and I just can't feel it. And I get so high, but I just can't feel it. So like 4 times with that again. And I get so high, and I just can't feel it. The C, in and out my brain, to the F remains. You're my sunshine, you're my rain. Finishing on the A. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. You know, a bit of a different Oasis song. One, like I say, that you don't really hear anymore. And, you know, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the Heathen Chemistry album, I thought, you know, there was 1 or 2 good songs off there. This being one of them, I just thought it was a great sort of rock and roll song. So, you know, works quite well on an acoustic and it's really easy to play. So I hope you enjoyed that. Anyone who's got any requests, you know, you could either leave a message in the post below, or if you want to reach me directly, you could go over and like my page, which is Wayne R Guitar on Facebook, and you could send me a personal message, as long as it's a nice message, mind. I'm getting through 1 or 2 requests at the moment, so if yours hasn't come up yet and you have requested a song, you know, please be patient, and I am sort of hand-picking a few, and you know, I am working on them, and they will be coming at some time, you know, pretty much later this year or sort of late summer. So, and thanks everyone who's subscribed. You know, I've just recently gone over 3,000 subscribers, and I want to thank you all for that. I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot. You know, thanks very much. I don't do this to make money. I do this, you know, to get myself out there, you know, exposure. And I think a great thing is word of mouth. So, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would share my videos and, you know, recommend me to people. Because I like to think you enjoy my lessons. I like to keep them pretty down to earth, you know. So until next time, that just leaves me to say thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you for another lesson very soon. Take care.